Hey, it's Matt, Central Florida Bigfoot. We are in the corridor. We are in the corridor walking down a road to a good spot, I think. Going by Google Maps, I think it's going to be pretty cool. But I'm out this morning with Max Powers. We're waiting on Robert Robinson. He may show up. He's about 20 minutes late, so we're having to change the plans. And we're about an hour before sunrise, so we'll catch you later. Stay tuned. Man, it's hot out here. It's in the 80s, low 80s.
You gotta be kidding me.
There you go. Now.
And I looked up and did a double take.
I'm hearing like a humming, something singing. So I just turned the audio recorder on. It's really bizarre.
Mine's been on.
Oh, you're filming?
Yeah, I'm filming. And my audio recorder is on.
So the humming is off to my right. And it's done now, but it'll start up as we start music.
So we'll use the bird app and figure out what this is, what bird this is. Because, man, it started all at once, didn't it?
Yeah. Well, it's sun's about to come out, so.
Watch this. This is what the other iPhones are seeing. Watch this.
Yep. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm seeing.
See, that's reality. But when you go to the normal lens, it's one lens. See, right when you get right there, it's a different camera.
Wow. Like a sideways crunch?
Yeah.
Like leaves and then...
Yeah, did you hear it?
Yeah.
Right in there where the light is, looks like a face.
Yep.
But it looked like it back here. Looks like it's poking its head out around that palm. But you can debunk it by just going, oh,
By
see?
zooming in and being able to actually see it. It probably is.
Right back in there?
Like, yeah, but I think I actually might use this log to get across this ditch. And then it seems to curve. Oh, nope, until I go to, once I actually turn the camera on, it gets dark again. Wow. Up north we call those snow frogs. I didn't think you had them down here.
I had a limb break over my left shoulder.
Like a twig break.
Yes.
That's defined.
That's a great description of it, yeah.
Wow, I can see now. Yeah.
Let's see it back there?
Doesn't look as good on my phone.
Yeah.
Is there a face on it on yours?
just standing there. But again, you know, GoPro wide angle, can't see shit. But if you were walking and shooting, you know, it's 9 times, so it's about a, yeah, I see it there, but it's nothing. But I think it's a dead palm. You know, they hang down like that.
Down, yeah.
They hang down like that.
Looks like shoulders. And...
Oh yeah. It definitely throw the untrained eye.
Mm-hmm.
Another pile on this side?
Yeah. I mean, I'm looking for, there's these bases here, but
I mean,
like all the way to the base.
yeah, look at that crack. See right through it.
Yep.
And look at all the others go with it. See them? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't think you're crazy, Max. I agree with you.
Did you unsub from my channel?
Yes.
Good. Where did it go?
Oh, did you hear that?
Yep. Still moving, still big.
It's way down here now.
Yeah, it's right down that way.
Let's walk this way. It's time for a Matt bluff charge. Are you rolling?
Nope, hold on.
I'm going this way. I hear you. I know you're close. I can't even see you.
I'm hiding. Not really. Thought I wasn't peeing.
So my camera's about 6 foot tall right now. I'm holding it extended above my head. Here, a woodpecker. kind of opens up a little bit.
Like if you decide to sit down in there and just watch the road,
Yeah.
we'd never see you, but you can clearly see the road from here.
Yeah. Well, it's interesting. I mean, you know, they got this little clear spot right here. Huh, very cool. I just saw this little, almost like a little game trail coming in here. I thought I'd check it out. Oh. Yeah, it's hard to see anything just, you know, 30 feet off the road. Gator. Oh, there it is. The beaver. Yeah, black. I saw it. It's right by that oak tree. It was in the mud. It was in the mud. I saw it go up the bank. It was all black. It looked like a beaver or an otter. Now, interesting.
Come on, Matt. Go over it. Probably go over it.
I was looking for prints on it, to tell you the truth. And I did catch this from Tim T once, but did you see this?
What am I looking at?
Look at my phone. And look right. See that crack? It's like an impressions crack. I would have never thought to check trees like this for crossings.
Yeah.
But Tim found a good one once. If you look at it right there, see a crack?
Yeah.
Almost looks like it could be a foot. But the thing is, there's not another one. But then the tree's not rotting anywhere up there.
Right.
But I look at stuff like that now. Did you just say there we go?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Because if you did, we're going that way. Little bend. Right around the corner here, it gets real gnarly with a hog. seeing that thinking it was a big X. Right there.
Yeah.
But they're not touching. Hey, look at the lighting on that. You know you can take a photo while you're shooting video, right?
No.
Right here, this white button?
Yeah.
That's a photo. You don't have to stop recording. This is just a cool place. Take a picture. Crane. It didn't have the trill until the third one. I thought I heard something moving away from us this way. Getting more lush, darker. Still a creek right there. Yeah, you can't even see it on the camera.
Yeah.
But this starts getting ripped up really bad. When I was here, I fell off the bike right about here. I hit here. Bluff charge time. I'm just acting like I'm going this way. Acting like I'm going this way. Acting like I'm going off trail. Wow, it's crazy, crazy. Look at this place. I just want to do my off trail, change of direction, see if anything would jump if I started heading off trail, because the trail loops around.
Mm-hmm.
But man, it's creepy back here. Wind. Yeah, there's a little rub on this side. But it's interesting how it's still in the ground. Huh. Just nature, man. Nature's interesting. Rear camera action. Again, it's a year away. This could all be moot, and it could be nothing. So
right.
We don't know.
All right. Don't. Everything just got really, really small. To be honest with you, I don't have much hope for this project. Matt is standing over there looking through the wrong end of his binoculars. But seriously, he really is. He realized it when everything was this big, and he stopped. But I think he enjoyed it because he keeps going back to do that again and chuckling to himself. So this area, Matt's been talking about it a lot. He showed me on a map why he thinks this is a good area, and I happen to agree with him. It's not a huge spot on a map. It leads to, or through, or is a green corridor. This is the first place since I've been down here this time around where I've seen deer. We found a boar skull, boar fur, a boar tusk. These things would be sources of food, and they're definitely in this area, and it's thick in here. It's green, it's thick, it's I think it'd be a good hiding place. I don't think we know enough about these creatures to discount an area like this, and there are people who would. Oh, you have to be way out in the woods. Oh, you have to be here, you have to be there, it needs this. This definitely has food sources, or it has food sources, for a large creature that we know nothing about. And the reason I say that is it doesn't matter if we're talking about an omnivore, a carnivore, or a herbivore. Though all of those food sources would be here. Plants for nutritional value, plants for medicinal value, plants that, like fruit trees, plants that just may taste good, oranges, mandarin oranges, tangerines, whatever these things are growing on the trees around here. Roots, there's just incredible food sources. The thickness of the both the canopy and the foliage, the ground cover. Yeah, you could easily get lost in there. You could easily hide in there. Matt walked, 20 feet off the road and just completely disappeared from where I was. I felt him going in, and boom, he just was able to step right out of view quite easily. All kinds of warning signs for people kayaking down, that there's like 17 different waterways that are this one river, which means there are islands in the middle. And it does not appear to be well traveled. It's a beautiful Sunday afternoon. It's sunny, it's gorgeous. And there's just no one around. Matt and I and two other people that rode their bikes through. And I think they've gone back out. So it's quiet, undisturbed, and they don't have to worry about us here. So all in all, I think it's a pretty good place, and I think that we need to he needs to get a team that'll come out and camp. Hammock camp. I think you got to take cues from Ron and like just embed yourself in a dark, quiet corner of this swamp and see what you hear, see what you can see. You're not going to see as much as you can. More than just anecdotal evidence. We need to find things that are actually linked to Bigfoot. I'm sorry, but an asterisk, a tree structure is not going to do it. you got to be talking footprints, hair samples. You know, even if we can't identify calls, that may be able to be roped in, but unless we have video of them doing other things, we can't use that as evidence. So, but I think this is the area to find that stuff in, the physical evidence of them. Yeah, and I think that of the places they've been, this one has probably like the highest chance, just from the feel I've gotten in 2 days of exploring it.
I don't think it can zoom enough so that you can actually see it, but it is a pretty good sized gate.
I'm not too worried about the size, but that looks easily to be a 7-8 footer.
Yeah.
And he's fat.
Fat one. Well, good. Then he's not hungry, right? Oh, and there's Matt up there.
You guys see this from up here.
The whole view.
Again, this is in the corridor. The whole view, you got to see this whole view, because this is literally in the corridor with 2 views. Nice thing, nice blind, dark behind you. If I was dark and sitting down, I'd definitely be camouflaged here.
Yeah,
because there's no light behind me. You should, especially if you were sitting next to this tree.
Yep.
And the acorns. Or
walnuts.
walnut, sorry.
Some kind of tree nut anyway.
No, that's walnut.
Is it walnut?
Look at it. It's 100% walnut.
I'll look at it. Yeah, all right. Sure. But if you look at,
And they're all over here. Where's the walnut tree? These are 2 pines, an oak, and a 3rd pine. There are no walnuts that I see here.
2 pines, an oak, 2 palms, you mean?
Two palms, 3 palms. I'm sorry. This is a triangle of 3 palms and an oak. So there's the 3 palms, and here's the oak. And here's what could easily be a little perch. And the perch's view is that side of the river and that side of the river, and you don't even have to turn your head much. And if you are leaning against or that behind you, you would never be spotted. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Let's move on. So this is the perch.
Speculated.
Speculated perch. Thank you.
Like, we don't even know if they do that. I'm not belittling what we're talking here, because I'm the one who,
No.
built the argument for it. And now I'm kind of knocking that back down.
Sometimes we can't expect for anything to come out to the road, right? You got to go in. We're in.
You got to go in.
We're in. This is the open. We're just taking a break because we're exhausted, because this is the only open spot we've seen in a while. Okay. So we're on the power line. We're trying to navigate out, and we need to go back and stay on the power line because of battery power. But we just ran across 2 hogs. And we'll just continue walking to that dark spot that's up ahead. There's 4 in play. Look at this. Yeah, you gotta look up here. This is it on 0.5? Man, this is really, I mean, I know it's, man, when you start looking at it up here, it doesn't look so natural, but I know it's got to be natural. I mean, that's in the ground, that's in the ground, this one's in the ground. There's 3 in play, 4 counting the straight one. I'd call it has to be natural. Would you?
I would agree, based on that. That is just a, you know.
I mean, they're all in the ground, so I don't think anything can push anything that big. 4 trees? 3 trees? Nah. Okay. Yeah.
And this one fell in that same V? Why?
I don't know. I mean, it looks like nothing. I mean, it looks very natural, but then when you get up under it, it gets real interesting because, man, if that's natural, we've been looking at these things wrong all along.
Yeah.
Seriously.
No, I agree.
I mean, that means, I mean, that is, you can't even figure out which one went first. Well, the one on the right, that would be that's number 1. This number 2, this one doesn't matter. Wow. That's cool.
Yeah, so we know that this one over here, right? That starts there. It goes up and comes to a Y and falls to either side of this center tree here. This tree that leans from this direction falls right into the V of that other tree. And then there's this one over here that has fallen and caught itself.
So on our journeys back to the truck, Max finds another sighting here.
It's a cloaked Bigfoot.
Looks like a silver mylar balloon. A huge one. Or a ghost that hasn't been able to cross over.
I'm telling you, man.
It looks like it has arms.
Bigfoot, it's just too close to the sky.
It looks like it has arms in it, like it's like a. It looks like there's a little body in it, tell you the truth. Yeah. Oh well, we're too tired to go check it out. It's way out there.
Yeah, it's way out there. It's probably nothing.
Squirrel. We're being watched.